Today, I'm going to be building a Bloxburg house, but every room is a different challenge. I've done videos like this in the past where every room is a different blank. For example, every room is a different aesthetic, every room is a different budget, a different size. I was thinking, what if we combined all of those challenges into one single house? So how I'm going to be doing this is by a spinning wheel. The spinning wheel will determine what challenge I do for the room. Some of the challenges include same color only use one material, cheap items only, no lights allowed, and we also have neon madness, but we definitely don't want to land on that. Before we get started, I firstly need a house because I am currently homeless. You know, instead of building a house, I'm literally just gonna get one of the pre-built houses because I cannot be bothered to build a house. We're gonna use Faulty's house, this one right here. This is pretty cool. Okay, and now that we have our beautiful house behind me, it is now time to do some refurnishing. So goodbye old furniture and hello empty house. So like any house, we're gonna start off with the entry area. So let's see what challenge we get. Okay, so these are all the challenges I have on my spinning wheel. I just really hope I don't get neon madness. So for the entry area, let's see what we get. Oh, I'm nervous. No. The challenge we have to do for the entry area is no lights allowed, which means we have to build this entry area in the dark. We cannot use any source of light. That's a really great challenge to start off with. I just love that for me.
I can't see.
So this is what the entry area looks like. As you can see, it's pretty dark already. I think I'm gonna go with a Scandinavian interior design style. I don't know why. This house is just giving me Scandinavian vibes, even though I didn't build it. Well, considering we can't use any lights, I don't think this is much of a challenge unless I actually turn the roof on. And then I really can't see what I'm doing much. So I guess to make this more of a challenge, we can leave the roof on. This is much harder than I anticipated. I already am like struggling to see where everything is going. I mean, if it's a Scandinavian interior, usually the furniture isn't very crowded, so we're gonna keep it as minimal as possible. I don't know if you guys can see well, but I cannot see anything. I'm building in the middle of the day, so this is making it 10 times harder for me because everything I see on my screen is like black. I'm gonna increase the contrast so you guys can actually see better than me. Oh, you know what would look really cute? If we added this pendant right here. Oh wait, no, we can't add lights. Oh my god. The whole challenge is literally not to add lights. So what do I do in the first 2 seconds? Add a light. Hey, the good thing is the entry area ends right here. So hey, at least I get a little bit of light here. Hey, not much, but it's something, okay? Your girl will take anything right now. This is making me want to have my own pre-built house in Bloxburg now. I was technically gonna have a farm on the marketplace, but I ran out of time. Bloxburg was like, yeah, can you please build a farm for one of the pre-built houses? And I was like, you know what? Of course I can. And I was like 80% through finishing. And then my body was like, no.
Oh, no.
You're not gonna finish this pre-built house. And then I ran out of time. Okay, I can't really see over here, but I want this section to be a hubby bookshelf area. We're going to have to make these bookshelves very small. It's taking everything in my being not to open the roof right now. But if I open the roof, I can see light into the entry area, and then that defeats the whole purpose of the challenge. And I feel like a book nook area is the perfect thing to make a space feel cozy. Is that what it's called? A book nook? I don't know, y'all. I'm gonna Google it. Book nook corner. See, there we go. It's called a reading nook. Okay. But anyway, something like this. This is cute. It's cozy. And it literally fits perfect with the space that we have gotten. All I'm gonna say is thank God there is a window right here. Otherwise, I would not be able to see where these pillows are going. I have a special love for reading nooks. If your family owns one, let's just say I'm going to marry your family. There we go. Done. Doesn't that look like such a vibe? I'm just kidding. I can't see anything. Moving on. All right. This is technically the entry area here. So I'm just gonna slap a little console table. I feel like I've been trapped in the trenches for 18 years. This lack of natural light is making me feel like a teenager again. Okay, and this hallway is reminding me of the back rooms. So we're just gonna slap a little painting in there and call it a day. Okay, so entry area is complete. All right, let's see how we done. Oh, okay, that's not too bad. This section turned out better than I imagined, so I'm happy with that. Moving on. So the next room we shall do is the living room, which is in this space right here. And the challenge we're gonna be doing for the living room bedroom is... Don't you land on Neon Madness. Don't you land on Neon Madness. Oh, okay. The challenge is black and white. That's okay. I can live with that. So what this means is that every single furniture item in the living room has to be painted either black or white. Pretty much like we're in the 1950s watching television again. This does not include the light, by the way. There is no way in hell I'm using white lighting. I would rather die.
Not on my watch.
Okay, so I guess I'm just gonna paint everything either black or white. Different shades of gray also count, so we don't have to strictly use straight white or straight black. If we want, we can use any of these shades here, or pretty much everything on this color wheel. So I don't know if I've ever told you guys this story because it's quite embarrassing, but when I was younger, my Oma and Opa, which is my grandparents, they used to tell me that when they were growing up, they used to watch television in black and white. And when I was younger, I had no idea what they meant. And I literally thought that every single person in 1950 was black and white. Like, not just the television, I mean everyone. And I was so confused because I was like, what do you mean? One day just everyone stopped becoming black and white? Like, that made no sense to me. Anyway, that was the day my mom found out I was an idiot. So moving on. I'm not hating the living room so far. The only problem is the planks have to be white, which, you know what? Not a fan. That's fine because we do not have a choice. Maybe we can mix it up by adding a black rug, like a dark gray rug like this. Ooh, yes, it's giving millennial gray. That's one rule for my house that I will never, ever, ever do, and that is make my planks gray. Absolutely not. I mean, the good thing is at least we can use other materials, so it doesn't all have to be the same material, which is good. And because the walls are so white, we can make this back here a black feature wall. Also, I just realized these plants have to be white or black. I can't have any touch of color in this house. No. Guys, we've got emo plants. This is my interpretation of an emo plant. Dad, don't put me in the sun. Like, let me rot. Stop. Dad, I want to go to fashion school. It's not a phase, Mum. I feel like someone watching this video is unironically loving this living room. And don't get me wrong, it is cute, but the lack of colors is making me feel like I'm in an insane asylum. I feel like I'm gonna get the worst karma next challenge. Watch me get the complete opposite of this challenge and get like neon madness. I feel like this space right here is so awkward. I might spice it up and add a little desk. See, look at that. I don't even have to change the color of the computer because it's already white. Okay, so now that we can cross our living room off the checklist, the next room we have is our bedroom. So the challenge we got for the bedroom is... Okay, why am I kind of scared? No, don't do this to me. No. Watch me get the complete opposite of this challenge and get like neon madness. The challenge we got for the bedroom is neon madness. I literally said the opposite theme of black and white is neon madness. And what did we get for the bedroom? Neon madness. So the challenge here is that we can only use bright neon colors. So let's say we wanted to use yellow, it'd have to be the brightest shade of yellow. If we wanted to use red, it'd have to be the brightest shade of red. This is like the biggest karma ever. I was complaining that the black and white room was bad. No. This is like 10 times worse. I would rather build an entire black and white house than do this challenge. Okay, I think the best approach to do this is to place down all the furniture first, and then after we place everything down, then we can go ahead and paint everything to neon. Why couldn't this be the bathroom or something? I was so excited to do the bedroom, and then the challenge gives me neon colors only. Imagine there's someone watching this video that actually has a neon bedroom, and they're like, what's wrong with neon? Actually, I like neon. You know what's so fascinating to me? If two people were placed in two different rooms, for example, if one person was placed in a neon only room for 30 days compared to if someone was placed in a black and white room only for 30 days, which person would be happier?
Don't care.
Jokes aside, I feel like I would be happier in the neon only room because at the end of the day, black and white is just so depressing. I love how I say that as if half of my furniture in my bedroom isn't black and white. Oh, maybe that's why I'm depressed. What a coinky dink. Okay, I've placed down all the furniture that I wanted to place in this bedroom. Next up is the closet, and then we're done. You know what's so sad? This bedroom would have actually looked good if it wasn't for this stupid challenge. I'm trying to make this room as cute as possible because hopefully once I change change all the colors to neon, it won't look too ugly. But we've done the best we can. It is now time to change the colors to neon. So this is what the room looks like before and after. Oh my god. I don't even know what to say. It's uglier than I imagined in my head. And if I stare at this room any longer, I think I might jump through the screen and burn it down myself. So next room. Whoa. After being in there for so long, everything feels so dull and black and white. This is crazy. Okay, so next room is the bathroom. I can just see the neon room staring at my soul.
What's up, baby? Did you miss me?
So the challenge we are going to be doing for the bathroom is... Oh, okay. This is a 1 minute furniture place down. So what that means is I will have exactly 1 minute to place down everything in the bathroom. Obviously the catch is, of course, I can move around the furniture once I place it down. But besides that, I will have exactly only 1 minute to place down everything I need in the bathroom. Wait, I need to get prepared before I start the timer. So, okay, the 1 minute timer starts now. Okay, let's go. Ah! Okay, wait. The first thing we need is a toilet, and then we also need... What else do we need? Oh my god! Wait, I'm like misspelling everything. We need a shower and a bathtub maybe? I don't know. Oh my god, guys, I'm stressing. I'm actually stressing. We've got 40 seconds left. Okay, toilet paper. Yes. I'm just gonna place down a bunch of different furniture items because we can move it once the minute is up. Oh my god, wait, I've got a mental blank. Dude, we've got 30 seconds. What is happening to me? Wait. Window. Where are the windows? Okay, modern window. Where's the modern windows? Please. Okay, that's fine. And then we also need... We've got 10 seconds. Bro, we've got 10 seconds. Okay, I'm copying stuff from the entry area. I don't know. I'm just gonna copy random stuff and then hope for the best. Okay, please don't run out of time. Okay, the minute is up. That was so stressful. Okay, tell me why when I'm under pressure, I literally cannot place down anything. Also, you know what I just realized? I placed down a window, but I never placed down the wall. So, joke's on me, I can't even use this window, so I gotta delete it. Well, this is all the furniture that we have for our bar. Oh my god. I forgot a sink. Okay, this challenge is much harder than I thought it would be. I forgot a mirror. I forgot towels. Like, how do we wipe ourselves? Do we just air dry? I added books. Like, why do I even need a book? I needed to add a toilet paper holder, but I only added toilet paper rolls. This is not even funny. This is all we have in our bathroom. Hopefully, if we paint everything, it'll look nice. I can add the painting here and just resize it, make it really big. And technically, I can turn this into the mirror. And the funny thing is, I had the easiest room to do. I had the bathroom. Like, imagine if I had the kitchen. It's alright. We'll just think of the bathroom as a very minimalist looking bathroom. Well, I guess that is our bathroom done. It's not like we can add anything else. So moving on. Okie dokie. Next up is the kitchen and the dining area. So the challenge we have for the kitchen and dining area is... Oh, great. The challenge is no reuse of furniture, which means we can place down everything we like in this kitchen, but we can only place it down once. Good thing is this doesn't count towards material, so we can still use the same material for all of the walls. I'm just going to try and make this kitchen look as Scandinavian as possible. The only problem is we are going to have to use a different counter every time we want to place down a counter. So the kitchen is going to look a little bit all over the place. And I mean, the good thing is we only need one fridge, so we don't have to worry about duplicates of that. The only thing that sucks is with a Scandinavian house, they have a lot of shelves in the kitchen, and I was originally going to do this for the kitchen, but we can't because that would be duplicating the items, so that sucks. Hopefully once we paint it, it'll look good. I just think at the moment, everything looks a little bit all over the place because there's literally different cabinets everywhere. I just had the most brilliant idea. We can technically only use one cube basic shape, so I was thinking, what if we make this our island bench? And then at the end right here, we can have a vertical cylinder. Say, look at that, Houdini style. I can't even complain. After doing the neon challenge, everything seems achievable. And this time, I'm gonna make sure I actually add a sink. I still can't believe I forgot to add a sink in the bathroom. That is so embarrassing. I was thinking, what can we add up the top shelf here without duplicating anything? And I just realized Bloxburg has a ton of jars. So we can't use the same jar, but we can just add a bunch of different types of jars. And this challenge also goes towards lighting, so we can't use the same lights at all. Okay, this part of the kitchen is fully painted. I kind of like the way it turned out. So now we just have to finish this part, which is going to be the dining room. Now, the tricky part here is the chairs we are going to use, because keep in mind, every single chair we place down has to be different. Say, it looks a little bit crazy, but once we paint them, boom, basically the same chair. I mean, spot the difference. I can't. So we've got 2 last rooms left. This is meant to be the laundry area. Let's see what challenge we get. Challenge we have for the laundry area is expensive items only, which you'd think I would be happy about this, but this is the last challenge that I want for a room that's so boring. Of course I get the cool theme when I don't want the cool theme. Okay, so the most expensive washer and dryer is these 2 right here. We just need a cabinet to go on top. So the most expensive cabinet are the tall modern pantry cabinets. Next thing I put in my laundry room is cleaning equipment, and the most expensive cleaning equipment is a pool cleaning net. We don't even have a pool in this house, but I guess we're adding it. So next up is some counters and a sink, and the most expensive counter is a frigging commercial counter. All right, what about the most expensive sink? Of course, it's a basin sink. You know, for a challenge that's making me use the most expensive items in the game, it's given very much ugly. Okay, what about some soap? What's the most expensive soap? Oh, great, an automatic soap dispenser. Okay, what about decor? What's the most expensive painting? Oh, it's a full wide painting. I want a cutesy little painting. I don't want this big thing. You know what? I don't even want to add it. And I feel like we need a little decor item. What is the most expensive decor item in all of the Bloxburg shop? Oh my god, I forgot. It's the $120,000 golden egg. I am not adding that in my laundry room. That you must be stupid to add that in your laundry room. What a waste of money. Am I right? Like, who would add that? That's dumb. So the most expensive lighting is, of course, the Victorian chandelier. And then there we go. That is the most expensive itemed laundry room. So last but not least, we have the office. And the last challenge we have for the office is the 1 material challenge only. Okay, so for this challenge, we can only use 1 material. So I think the safest material to use for this challenge is concrete. Because at least with concrete, we'll just go for the inside of Kim Kardashian's house. Oh god, even the curtains have to be made out of concrete. All right, in our office, we shall have a little bookshelf right here made of, oh, you guessed it, concrete. And I also have the biggest get out of jail free card. I can use these books and I can paint them whatever color I want because you literally cannot change the material of books. So, haha. Even this poor little incense stick has to be made out of concrete. Now that I think of it, I don't know why I chose concrete as my material because currently the desk looks like a gingerbread cookie. Maybe if I make these curtains a little darker, there we go. Our concrete office is complete, which means our challenge house is finally finished. So let's see how it turned out. So when we walk into the entry area, the first challenge was no lights. But even though I couldn't see much in build mode, I still think it turned out pretty nice. The sun comes right through the entry area and it turns out perfect. So this challenge wasn't too bad. For the laundry room, I got the challenge expensive items only, which means I could only use the most expensive items. And yes, that includes an $120,000 Fabergé egg. For the kitchen, this challenge was we could only use an item once. So there was no duplicates, which means everything in this dining area and kitchen was only used 1 time. Even though all the counters and cabinets are completely different, I'm honestly still impressed with how it turned out. Okay, and next up is the bathroom. So for the bathroom, the challenge was I had to place down all of the furniture in 1 minute. And for some reason, my brain completely froze because tell me why in the span of 1 minute, I literally added like 5 items in this bathroom. Next up is the living room. And for the living room, I got the challenge black and white, which means every single furniture item was placed in black or white. So there is no touch of color at all in this living room. And when you think that is bad, wait till we see the bedroom. So for the bedroom, we got the complete opposite theme. We got neon colors only. It looks like a rainbow just diarrheaed all over this bedroom. It is scary how much color is in this room. You could not pay me enough money to stay in this room. Also, you don't realize how dull everything is until we get out of this room. So look how bright this bedroom is. And then look how dull the living room is. Like, what? This is literally my 2 personalities blended into one. For the office, I got 1 material only, and this material I chose concrete. And honestly, it doesn't even look bad. It just looks like Kim Kardashian's house. So yeah, that was me building a house, but every room was a different challenge. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video because I didn't, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!